To test her newfound abilities, Shen Qinghan leaps into the air and unleashes her water butterfly illusion technique. A swarm of glowing blue butterflies flutters toward her massive opponent. As they envelop him, Guo Haidong is shocked to discover the young girl can manipulate his blood qi and launch powerful spiritual attacks. Following her magical assault, Shen Qinghan drops down with a fierce high kick, but Guo Haidong manages to block the heavy strike with his monstrous arm. Bouncing back from the impact, Shen Qinghan quickly realizes his physical defense is incredible. His body and biological rank are simply stronger than hers. Knowing that physical strikes alone won't be enough, she decides to pour all her energy into her blood qi and spiritual attacks. The swarm of blue butterflies multiplies, relentlessly attacking Guo Haidong. He screams in agony, clutching his head as the mental assault overwhelms him, causing the nearby students to watch in panic. With her opponent's defenses crippled by the spiritual attack, Shen Qinghan seizes the opportunity, leaping forward to deliver a devastating kick to the back of his head. The massive blow knocks him out cold, causing him to revert to his human form as he crashes face first onto the floor, utterly defeated. Wiping sweat from her brow, an exhausted but proud Shen Qinghan realizes she can now defeat higher-level enemies just like her partner. Meanwhile, the crowd murmurs in disbelief that a freshman has just taken down the student council's deputy head so easily. Lin Zichen then steps confidently to her side, grabbing her hand and raising it in victory. He makes a bold declaration to the stunned crowd. From now on, they will represent the pure-blooded humans and are issuing an open challenge to the entire student council. After his shocking announcement, Lin Zichen kneels to check on Shen Qinghan. The crowd erupts, whispering that he must be insane to challenge the student council, an organization filled with high-level experts. As if in response to the crowd's fears, three imposing figures step forward. The one in the lead, a tall woman with white hair and horns, is immediately recognized as a vice president of the student council. She looks directly at Shen Qinghan and accepts the challenge, offering to exchange a few moves. The horned vice president doesn't hesitate, activating her genetic abilities and sprouting massive feathered wings from her back. Unfazed, Shen Qinghan charges straight toward her new opponent, ready to strike. However, the vice president immediately reveals the overwhelming gap in their power, launching a high-speed barrage of blade-like feathers from her massive wings that rain down like arrows. The sheer speed and density of the attack catches Shen Qinghan completely by surprise. The razor-sharp feathers tear through her defenses, piercing her body and leaving deep, bleeding wounds while she is still in mid-air. Overwhelmed by the brutal assault, the heavily injured Shen Qinghan crashes hard onto the floor, defeated in an instant. A look of deep concern on his face, Lin Zichen immediately rushes to her side. Lin Zichen cradles the bleeding Shen Qinghan in his arms, quickly giving her a medicinal pill for her serious wounds. She quietly notes what a shame it is to be defeated so quickly, acknowledging the terrifying strength of the top senior students. As she sits up amidst the scattered feathers, Lin Zichen comforts her, saying there is no shame in losing and that she has already performed far better than he ever expected. He then gently scoops her into his arms, promising that he will handle the rest of the fight. Stepping forward to take her place, Lin Zichen faces the winged vice president, Tan Wanyi. She casually remarks that she has heard about his actions in the military zone and is curious to see what makes him so special to the plant god cult. Eager to test his strength for herself, Tan Wanyi unleashes another fierce barrage of razor-sharp feathers, sending them hurtling straight toward him. But Lin Zichen is completely unfazed. He simply stands his ground and activates his spiritual power, freezing the deadly storm of feathers in mid-air just inches from his face. Then, with a commanding wave of his hand, he takes control of the suspended projectiles and sends them hurtling back toward Tan Wanyi, whose confident expression turns to one of utter shock as her own attack is turned against her.